Hey guys, based off the charts, we're heading into a major sell-off today on February 29th, which could continue for a good number of days. So ahead of the CPE number, which comes out at 8:30, I'm recording this about half an hour before the number is announced. Basically, the charts, they're just looking uglier every day, deteriorating much uglier. So not so long ago, I'll just revise a few charts here. NVIDIA, small overshoot above 800, black candle, drop. I mean, it's going to continue sliding. Again, one of the videos we posted was 666 on NVIDIA, 777. The stock will be trading between 666 and 777 area for the next few weeks. And clearly, in order to even get there, it would have to make some moves lower. Despite of all the bullishness, guys, the AI sector will be underperforming because of stocks like Snow, which was our last video yesterday. It was an interesting thing. So I posted a video on Sunday saying how Snow had actually one of the few stocks that had a chance based off the buying behavior we have observed, right? So the buying behavior you can clearly see within these candles to where the tails are just sticking out at the bottom of the body of the candle. And normally these are formations where something drops and they continuously buying the dip, right? And so based on these formations, and based on the similar formations over the course of like some of these charts, based on knowing the history of this stock, it had a high chance of actually moving higher this week. But yesterday, okay, we have changed our bullish stance on it on the day of the earnings report because I've noticed this major behavior. Notice this chart right here does not reflect today's huge drop. Now, we already know drop, right? I posted a video yesterday saying the stock is down 50, 60 points after hours. But important to glance at what was actually transpiring yesterday. So right at the open, right? Whoever's been buying this and buying and pushing this thing higher and higher and higher, all these candles represent that here. Yesterday, okay, this is what happens. Somebody, right at the market open, somebody just unloads a shitload of Snow shares. And I'm like, hold on. They've been buying it all this fucking time. And the day of the earnings report, as soon as the market opens, they unload the fuck out of it. So what does that tell you? Well, somebody knows something the day of the fucking earnings report. So I'm like, fuck, we're buying puts. So I'm like, puts, Snow, puts. So you're trading with me yesterday. I'm like, fucking Snow puts is the way to go. Look at this huge volume bar that happens at the same time. Like sometimes MACD will snap out of this bearish cross and it'll start moving higher. But boom, that was just a huge confirmation that the overall move was going to be to the downside in a major way. So it's exactly what we've got after hours. But many people, because Snow has not been like this stock that's been hitting the news as much as been hitting the news, let's say 2-3 years ago when it was trading at $300-400 a share, right? Snow is an AI stock. And so you have some AI stocks like NVIDIA that has been managing to move higher. You got some stocks like Snow that are also AI stocks that can drop 20% in one single trading session. So, guys, this AI story is going to underperform over the course of at least next couple of weeks. Stocks like SMCI that are high-flying stocks, okay, they're going to be underperforming. Okay, look at this. I mean, this is not a bullish formation. This shit, look, the cross just happened right here on the MACD. So many people can sell. I'm going to see some fucking selling here, guys. I mean, and if you look at the indexes, but like, don't even have to go there. I mean, you should know. I'm just showing you some black candles like boom. I mean, what the fuck is that? That's Domino's Pizza. That's the first trade we have taken on Monday, right? When Domino's was shooting to the moon, we shorted it. The videos are there if you want to review them. But before this black candle was even formed, I said, hey, these are our entries at 468, 467. We were entering 450 puts. Okay, this was not a colossal trade. It only went like 6x, 7x, depending on the strike and your expirations. And, well, if you had the perfect entry, you actually went more than 10x on this trade. But if you didn't have an ideal entry, you went like 5, 6x. So, guys, on this is a black candle formation, okay? This is what happens, okay, when something sets a top, and while it appears that like the price action is actually moving higher, everyone is actually selling okay? And so I'm showing you this black candle because it's so recent, it's so well defined, but you know, these black candles, I mean, I just showed you the chart of NVIDIA, right? It's got two black candles. What happens after a black candle, it's a drop, 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 and sometimes these drops, they escalate. And considering we've been talking about move expansion so far in 2024, pretty much non-stop, it's move expansion day is coming. It could be today. So if you glance at the charts, sometimes a solid reversal in the market would resemble this. And just like, you know, I'm showing you snow chart and the $50 point drop, you can't see it there yet. Okay, what I'm saying is S&P chart could begin to look like snow chart very rapidly here. So in other words, we had this gap up and a move higher, okay, from like 49.50. I mean, we could be at 49.50 today and wouldn't even shock me at all. So basically, these bigger size candles, oftentimes they'll be matched with an equal size candle to the downside. So we can get a huge red candle today. So expect a huge market sell-off. I mean, the divergences have been there for a while, but we have not had the price expansion to the downside yet. So it means it's coming. And what a better catalyst than today's CPE report could really launch a big spiral roll lower in the market. So the sell-off is here. Doesn't matter which index you look. The most overhyped one, of course, is NASDAQ. And I would even argue that NASDAQ could drop by a lot more percentage-wise than S&P today. But of course, the options on it are way, way overpriced. So depending on what size accounts you're working with, an easy way would be to go with shorting Russell 2000 or S&P 500. So RTY puts is what you would be buying. But IWM is probably the most overhyped situation of all because it's a multi-top formation. Everybody thinks that Russell 2000 is the way to go because they've bought everything else already. So this should be a catch-up trade. This is bullshit. Like this thing, I mean, it's at 202 now. Good luck. It could be at 187 tomorrow. So it's probably one of the most underappreciated trades as far as puts concerned, as far as you shorting. This is the easiest one to short, guys. So look, I got to post this video before 8:30. Guys, traded on the right side. Big sell-off could escalate within minutes, hours away. And just be ready. Call a 30 Market Moves coach now, guys. If you want to capture some big 10x, 20x, 30x trades, they all will be contingent upon how good your entries and exits are. So simply understanding, okay, we could be getting a huge sell-off here at any moment. Okay, doesn't get you paid. What gets you paid as a trader is your entries and your exits. And there's always something in the market that moves by a lot more than some other parts of the market. So you got to be trading the right thing, okay, that's going to move by a lot if you're trading directional options. And you got to be trading on the right side, and you got to get your entries and exits right. So if you're interested in doing that, go to 13mmtv.com, click the big orange button, talk to a senior coach as soon as possible. Don't miss some big and unique market opportunities on the short side over the course of the next couple of days. It could begin as early as now. Let's roll.